I've been doing this now for nearly 7 years, and every now and then I still, for whatever reason, get nervous when I'm doing a review of a particular perfume. And I've spoken about this perfume already a few times on this channel, and I'm finally getting around to doing a proper review. Not that I think I'm going to be able to go into enough detail to give you a good idea of actually what it smells like, because this is going to be more, and I think my reviews probably do this anyway, more about how a perfume makes me feel than me accurately describing what something smells like. Of course, I'm talking about GILDED by Boujee. So I have it on pretty good authority that these will be available for sale from some point in November 2023. If you're watching this sometime in the future, I'll leave a link to the website. Either way, go to the website, subscribe, get email updates for when they're available. They will be available in 100ml bottles, and for the meantime, this 8ml travel spray size. I believe there are no small samples available yet. That might happen in the future, but for now, you should be able to get the full bottles as well as this size perfume. If I'm wrong about that, I'll post something in the description just to correct myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the listed notes from the website. They're also on Fragrantica as they scroll up on the screen. I just want people to get a sense of the type of accords and things you might smell in this. However, personally for me, I look at this note pyramid and yes, I can say I get that. But at the same time, the beauty of this perfume is that it is so well blended that it's not about any particular note on this list for me. It is completely about my initial visceral reaction to it when I wear it now, where it transports me, the imagery that appears in my mind, how it makes me feel. So I'm going to do my best to describe this for you. So I've got a dry down going on this arm, and I'll just spray some on this arm. I can never do any less than 3 sprays, because this perfume is like one of those ones where you just can't get enough of it. And I'm sure that I could easily overspray this, but at the same time, I can't overspray this. And you don't need to, because I'll get this out of the way straight away. This lasts several hours on my skin, and I really love that it barely fades away. So the projection of my skin, although it's not huge, it's consistent, which is what I really like about the way it performs. Okay, there is this beautiful combination of citrus, incense, carnation in the beginning. Okay, so that is too simplistic. You can sense all of those elements working together in the opening. Now, this incense is, to my nose, not immediately identifiable as frankincense or myrrh or any type of incense. I can sense its texture, because it's not smoky and it's also not resinous. And what it lends is this texture of kind of dustiness, crystallization. The carnation here gives a bit of spice, and it has some rosy elements as well, without it being a rose, I guess. And and also the citrus gives it all just that little bit of sparkle. After a couple of minutes, the one thing I notice is that some spices come to the fore. Now, that could just still be spiciness from a carnation accord. There is definitely saffron. Saffron is one of the notes that I can pick out from here. Like I said, this blend is so well done that it is so hard to say, yes, I'm smelling this and I'm smelling that. I get the sense of everything, but its whole is just so much greater than its parts. So that is me trying to describe what I'm smelling. I think to I guess give you some vague reference. If you like things like Caron's Tabac Blonde, I think you would definitely like this. But please make no mistake that it's not a Caron Tabac Blonde copy or tribute. Even I'm just saying it has got that kind of vibe about it, but. What I want to try and describe to you is the way this perfume makes me feel. So I don't think I can remember the last time I smelled something for the first time and was just like had a reaction to it. Like I could not almost register what I was smelling because I got to smell it before I found out notes or what the inspiration or the brief was for this. And to me, it immediately put me in mind. Like I could smell that resinous dustiness. I picked up that carnation accord early, that beautiful spicy muskiness. When it dries down, it gets a little bit sweeter, and honestly, I can't tell where that sweetness is coming from. You saw the note list; it could be coming from beeswax or labdanum or musk, but honestly, it's unidentifiable. I get reminded of like a small enclosed space, and I think of thick, soft surfaces, and I can't help thinking sometimes that this would smell exactly like what an interior on a David Lynch film scene would look like. I get very much Twin Peaks Blue Velvet vibes about it, and it's just almost that kind of smell where it's on the edge of being suffocating and claustrophobic, but yet I would grab a mask and just woof it down. And if I had to go via asphyxiation, it would be with this blowing through my nostrils. It is just the most it transports me. It gives me a sense of magic and wonder. And speaking of magic, I was smelling this today thinking that this is one occasion where I'm really glad that I am not a perfumer or training to be a perfumer and really digging underneath all the ingredients and aroma chemicals, essential oils, because it worries me that if I had that knowledge, that the magic of this perfume would be lost a little bit, because I would be able to identify what's in here and understand how this is working, what accord that is. And it's a little bit like watching a great magician or illusionist, and for the first time, or seeing a trick or an illusion for the first time, and just being in wonder of how it's done. And then if I went to watch a YouTube video of those people that show you how all these tricks are made, it would just absolutely spoil it for me. And frankly, I just don't care what went into making this. I hope I never see anyone show the formula for this, because this is just a piece of magic for me. I do want to touch on this particular note, this fantasy note that's listed, which is gold. Now, I don't have any scent association with gold, but the magic about this is that when I see gold listed as a note in this perfume pyramid, I totally get it. It's almost as if what the incense is doing here is like, I imagine this enclosed thick air space with gold that's been ground down into dust and actually burnt as the incense. So you get little gold incense cones burning around this place. It's just a weird place, my imagination and my mind. But you have to try, actually, you don't have to try and come on my journey, but what I want you to do is, when you smell this, is to just, I guess, try and let go of your preconceptions. Smell this, lie down, close your eyes, sit in the dark, whatever you want to do. Let it wash over you and let it take you wherever you want it to take you, because Gilded is liquid magic to me, and I hope that never changes. It is definitely my perfume discovery of 2023. I can't imagine smelling anything else before the end of the year that's going to top this. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait for more people to smell it. I know that there are going to be people who are going to watch this review and say, what the hell is all the fuss about? But that's just me. That's just my opinion, and I hope you feel the same, or at least just love it. That is my review of Gilded by Boujee, and thank you for watching. And if you try this, when it's available, please leave comments and let me know what you think. Bye for now.